The delegate from Virginia Beach, Delegate Feggans.
Mr. Speaker, I rise for a point of personal privilege.
The delegate has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today is the anniversary of the Supreme Court decision that enshrined reproductive freedom as a fundamental right for women for nearly 50 years. That right to an abortion under Roe v. Wade. As a third-generation service member, I take special pride in honoring anniversaries that celebrate the freedom we as Americans enjoy, where we can reflect on the rights that were so hard fought to help so many in their endeavor to pursue life, liberty, and happiness. Unfortunately, we're not able to celebrate that today because today we live in a new reality, one where patients and providers across the country live in fear and uncertainty, where women are being forced to drive or fly, sometimes thousands of miles, just to get to a state without an abortion ban to receive care. One where women in Texas, like Kate Cox, who faced a fatal fetal diagnosis, crept closer to death before they were ultimately forced to flee their home state to obtain health care. Where women in Ohio, like Brittany Watts, are treated like criminals, arrested, and handcuffed for having a miscarriage. When patients and providers live in fear of seeking and providing basic health care, the entire medical system suffers. I know this because I spent decades working as a health services management professional in the United States Air Force to provide trusted care anywhere to our nation's best and their families. Working in healthcare is a difficult job, and to do it is especially difficult because of the current political climate. We've seen the realities of denying and delaying healthcare. Every patient and every person is different, and healthcare providers must be able to provide the full spectrum of care without political interference. When I was on active duty, I worked with service members and their families to ensure that when they received orders to move to another state or country, that the medical care that they needed was available to them at that location. But now, there are many states with abortion bans where women, including service members, are unable to access comprehensive reproductive health care, which can put their lives at risk. It makes me proud that our dedicated service members in Virginia do not have to worry about accessing the services they need. Despite the potential harm to the health of Virginians and our service members, only 3 weeks into the new year, we've already seen a proposed total ban on abortion with no exceptions for rape, incest, or fatal fetal diagnosis. We must fight tirelessly to make sure that these type of bans do not see the light of day. Virginians shouldn't have to settle for the reality where women are not able to make their own health care decisions. We have to make sure an abortion ban, like the ones we have seen proposed over the past couple years, do not find their way to Virginia. And women in the Commonwealth can enjoy their reproductive freedoms without interference from politicians. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.